Welcome back to Good Morning Sri Lanka. If you just tuned in, look at the spread before us. This is some yummy stuff, quality product on Good Morning Sri Lanka, and I'm about to taste some of this. I'm so happy. In the studio, we have the owner of Yummy Cakes, Kiru Nelson. And we were just speaking about your food, and you just made me even more tempted to just devour that entire cake because it looks so good. But before I start tasting this, now you, like usually people, you look like a very healthy woman. You are a healthy woman. How do you maintain such a good figure with
eating all this
chocolate over there?
Well, it's actually with my, there's a new brand which I launched 2 months ago. It's guilt-free.
Okay.
And
guilt-free. That's the new product.
Yeah, that's actually a new brand in which I have low-fat stuff and sugar-free stuff, and it's all natural. And this is actually something that I brought into Good Market as well, along with Yummy Cake.
Okay.
So what I do is other than tasting the cakes, I always ensure that I have low-calorie stuff, and I'm very careful of what I eat.
Yeah, and you're going to show us a few guilt-free food after the break, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll actually get a look at those, like you said, look at those later. But again, man, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna, this is completely unscripted, and I'm about to...
I'm jealous right now.
No, you should try which one do you want to try?
I'm going to try this one. What's this called?
That's the shortbread pecan nut.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm cutting something here, which is the...
Heavenly chocolate.
Heavenly chocolate. And this one you wanted me to try because this is your favorite, is it?
That's my favorite, as well as a lot of customers love this. This is one of my hero cake.
Okay.
Hero cakes.
This is going to take a while.
You okay with that?
Now let me just... I have to look nice eating it, right? I can't just eat it.
Everybody already knows that you wanted to eat it from your bare hands.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to eat it like for a while now. All right, let's just...
Is it good?
Would you marry me?
I'm already married.
Too bad for you, Jason. Too bad.
This is really good. I'm serious. Yeah, I want to eat this. I want to just stop that. Can we stop for like a few minutes until I just taste this cake? It's so good.
She's going to be really jealous.
Do you want some?
Yes.
She's drooling.
Yes. No, I'm not drooling, but I want to try some. Let me see.
It's amazing. It melts in your mouth.
Yes. It's super amazing.
What cake does that?
Do you do weddings? Do you do weddings?
I do the wedding cake pieces.
Superb wedding coming up, so.
Oh, that's good.
It's going to leave this here. The cameramen are looking at me like, that lucky guy.
I know.
Sorry, boys.
Everybody's just staring at the cakes right now. No, they're going to get afterwards.
Yeah.
Hiro's been very generous today.
All right, so tell us about your stint at the Good Market. Tell us a bit about why you wanted to go there in the first place.
I just went there initially as to browse around, and especially it was actually my sister-in-law and brother-in-law.
Okay.
They were actually good. They were introducing me, saying, "Okay, go to this Good Market, and you get all this healthy stuff, and I think you should go." And I was like, "What is this Good Market thing? Okay, let me just go there." And I saw a lot of good stuff, like organic, natural, and they even they encourage us to use natural products, like even the vanilla, and you can't use Astra. So it's really whatever you consume there is healthy.
Okay.
And the customers who come there, they really believe that we are selling healthy products.
Right.
Yeah.
So I really liked it because it's something that goes well with my plans and stuff.
The
so
healthy food.
Yeah, because they say, wow, let me try. So there I went with all my cakes initially, and I had a lot of samples because I wasn't sure whether people are going to like my range, and then I sold out. And the
obviously.
Obviously.
That's very obvious.
Okay, I think the one thing that the two things you've got down is the presentation looks amazing. That's one. You really, I guess a lot of bakers could do that, make stuff look good. But getting two things down, which is making it taste good as well, that's a combination that's very, very rare to find when it comes to good, dessert.
Yeah.
So tell us about the cakes that are on the table. Okay, so I just tried
The
this one,
heavenly chocolate.
the heavenly chocolate, which is one of your favorites.
Which is
I'm
heavenly.
curious about the one with the strawberries because I love strawberries.
Strawberries,
Everything
yeah.
I have.
And you said something interesting about the layers in it.
Yeah. It's actually a chocolate cake,
Right.
4 layers,
Okay.
sandwiched with strawberry and white chocolate cream. So that's the white chocolate cream around.
Okay.
Ah.
And again, you see a little bit of dark chocolate touch on it, the ganache.
Right.
So that's actually the second fast-moving cake.
Okay.
And again, after chocolate, I found a lot of people like strawberries.
Clearly,
I love
Jason.
chocolate. and strawberries.
It's a good combination,
It's
isn't
a
it?
very good combination.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seriously, are you sure you don't want to get married? Okay. All right. The next one, the one with the Christmas
green
tree
things,
looking
yeah.
ones.
That looks very Christmassy, actually.
Yeah, it does. It's
That's
got, like,
actually after 8 mint cake.
Oh,
mint cake.
It's a mint cake.
It's chocolate and mint. If you're a fan of after 8 chocolate, which I am, and I just thought, okay, let's have something to do with the cake. And I didn't want to be boring having the mint flavored cream in between.
Right.
So it's actually a marble cake where the cake alone has mint oil. And I've used the natural color, so
Right.
there's no artificial at all. And
Nice.
it's mint oil.
Nice.
So every bite you get, it's actually chocolate and mint.
And mint.
And it really melts. And the best
Nice.
thing is like, it's a great dessert, especially after dinner. You slightly warm it with a scoop of ice cream. That's how I enjoy it.
Jason.
Right. Yeah. I was not looking at her figure when she was saying that. That's what they're thinking right now, that I was looking at her figure. I wasn't. But okay, the cookies. Did you try that though?
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried this one. It's really good.
What sort of cookie is that?
That's pecan shortbread
Cookie.
Okay.
All right.
with
and then-
chocolate again.
It doesn't have chocolate inside, though.
No, it's just dipped halfway.
that's why
And
I
it's actually
assumed this.
shortbread, so
Okay.
Ah, okay.
And then you have the
pies,
pies.
the caramel pecan pie.
Okay. Again, this is something. You have your own unique twist to this.
Yeah.
And all right, let me ask you this. Now, a lot of people that experiment, they sometimes go maybe a bit too overboard. How do you know to maintain yourself? You'll be like, sometimes you might make a cake with gummy bears. Obviously, that's not going to happen. But like, how do you maintain yourself and be like, this is not going to work. This is too much. Maybe I'll.
Well, initially I was struggling to do that because
You would lose control, like the mad scientist, like ha 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 ha.
I used to do various things, and like what I do is like I just cut pieces and pieces to my friends like, at office and my cousins, and like and they were like, "What have you got today?" And sometimes they even eat, and they're like, "What was that flavor?" I have to like really. Oh, by the way, that has this. Oh, really? We didn't get it. I was like, okay. But so.
Really not good.
But eventually, now what I do is like, I kind of, it's just the understanding, and I guess it is the experience, like,
Right.
what the market needs.
Yeah.
And what's the vacuum for. So that's how I end up doing. And even still, whatever the new fresh things, like the new stuff I come up with, I always ensure I give it to lots and lots of people, and it's free. So like, all what I do is
so
I
you
just
test it out with the people that
Yeah.
you know first.
yeah, and like different age groups and different taste people. So like some people doesn't like nuts, and then so a lot of variations.
Yeah. Can I be your friend?
Yeah,
So
sure.
that you can
I can send
me-
you. You can
Samples.
Yes,
free
samples.
samples.
It's good. All right. So now you told me also before you went to the Good Market, or after. I'm not really 100% on that, but you would promote your product on online social media. How did that work out for you?
You mean with the Facebook? Mm-hmm. What I do is like
Because this is a home business.
it's mostly on Facebook. What I found out, like at the Good Market, when they try, I have seen like people like even like standing in front of
Right.
my stall and like sorry about it, but we just can't resist. like, go ahead, I really enjoy you seeing you,
Yeah.
And I try to like take pictures of what I have every
Right.
day,
Okay.
and that's immediately like posted.
Right. Instagram.
And I do get response very fast. Like I
Yeah.
get people calling me saying, "Hey, I need 2 pieces. I'm coming in the night. And save up.
Wow.
And like last week, I mean yesterday, I had a small girl coming up, and she really loved the muffins, and she went on trying all the stuff, and then she loved the lemon and poppy seed. And I was like, are you sure this, because it's like, you know, kids doesn't like tangy, but she was like, no, that's what I need. And I actually posted a picture of her because she was really cute and she was enjoying it. So what I do is I try to post everything. And even when I'm sold out, I just write sold out, and it's so nice to see the response from the customers.
Let me again, now you also not only take feedback from your main clientele, which is obviously adults, but the kids that you also cater to, you actually know what they want. Do you actually listen and ask them, do you like this one?
Yeah.
Like you just did. So how would you talk to a kid, like say if I was a kid and I was like, I want that one? And
they're really smart in what they'll select, because they go on, even if they're with a mother, like sometimes the mother say, okay, you know, just that, right? And they're like, no, let me try everything. And it's like, go ahead, because it's like, you know, they will enjoy it, and then they go for the right one. So mostly, again, it's chocolatey what they select. But
is it the M&M one?
M&M at the Good Market I don't have, because it's actually artificial colors. But it's mostly the muffins. And I do have the heavenly chocolate. Even the kid goes, sometimes I have parents saying, you can't finish that. That's okay.
I'll take it home in a doggy bag. Is probably what they're thinking. But all right, so from the Good Market to opening at numerous stores that actually coffee shops that have your cakes. How did you feel? Did you like you said, you didn't know that this was going to be a business. You were like, man, I'm actually making a name for myself when it comes to these type of cakes, and people know you like every time they see, oh my God, cakes! You have cakes with you right now. So how does that make, like, where do you see Yummy Cakes in the future, in another maybe 2 years? Because this is a really fast-growing business. You started just a while back, like officially. So how do you see it in like maybe 2 years?
I think because one of my future plans is to also have an outlet on my own. It's actually a restaurant where I can have the Yummy Cake and my guilt-free brand along with the soups and the salads, and which I already started serving at the Good Market. So
no, that Jason, she's got soups and salads as well.
What?
You didn't. I knew that you did not notice that. He's all caught up with the chocolate.
He's like, you're like,
listen to the guilt-free stuff, man.
Thinking about the chocolate, but
yes, go on, Q. Sorry.
Again, in case you're wondering, I was not staring at a figure. That's not what I do here on Good Morning Sri Lanka. But anyways, tell me. All right, so the soups. Now this is interesting. You not only make dessert, but soups. Why soups all of a sudden?
It's part of the guilt-free package, isn't it?
Yes, it is, because I just didn't want to stop with sweets alone. And soups is something which I really enjoy. And again, when you say guilt-free, a lot of people tend to always think, okay, we're having a lot of sweets and a lot of unhealthy fast foods and all those things, and we need something really healthy. But most of us are quite busy, and they don't have time to cook. And so I just thought, let me try something that I really enjoy. And again, it's either organic, which I run for all the time, and or even the salad is with something very low calories. So I actually spell it out, saying, hey, so for example, one of my famous salad is grilled chicken tostado. So it's like grilled, and the chicken is actually grilled without oil at all.
Nice.
And the crunchiness and the freshness, and I actually it's actually 2 weeks ago I started that, and I got really good response.
So this just opened up, and you're actually talking about it for the first time on Good Morning Sri Lanka.
So on that note, we have to go for a small commercial break right now, but after that we're going to check out all the guilty-free food that Q has brought for us, so don't go anywhere.